Hello, this is Shireen Michelle at Point Blue Conservation Science. And in this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use the new biologist application to enter point count data. I'm going to assume that you already know how to access the biologist application and log in. Here I am in the biologist application, and over here I'm presented with a list of projects that I have available to me to work with. And for this demonstration I'm going to choose the test project Dumbio. I'm going to click over here, and then over here on the right I'm presented with options of what type of observational data that I can enter, and I'm going to choose the point count event data. The next page I'm taken to shows me the list of transects available in that project, and I'm going to choose this first transect. On this page I can either enter or create a new visit, or I can review and edit previous data entered at this transect. I'm going to choose to create a new visit, and in order to do that I need to choose an observational protocol. Here are the observational protocols I have available to me, and I'm going to choose this relatively simple one of a variable circular plot, exact distances to 150 meters and then greater than 150 meters. And for now I'm going to not enter any site condition data. So I click Start. I'm taken to the observational page entry, and here I put in the date of the visit for which I'm entering data, and I'm going to enter today's date. If you get confused about what format to use, you can click on one of these icons and it will help. It will open a little help menu. The data sharing level, it will automatically be dispositioned at raw, and it already identifies me, the logged in user, as the observer. If you wish to enter data for someone else within the project, you can do that here. So here you have to choose the points that you enter data for, and I'm going to choose this first one and enter the time, the start time for the data. Let's say I started at 6 a.m. It automatically populates the end time because it knows that this protocol, the VCP 150 protocol, is a 5-minute point count. If there were no detections at this point, I would still put in the start time, and I would click No for detections. There were no detections seen. That would record my effort without it, to let me know that that point was observed or counted. Now I put in the observations for the points, and over here I am reminded of what protocol I am using. If I want more details about that protocol, I can click on this link. I'm going to open it in a new tab here, and I'm given more information about that protocol. Here are the detection cues, and here are the codes that I'm going to use to enter the distances for where I saw the birds. So I'm going to put in the first point. It already is populating it based on my start time for that point. I'm going to enter a species code. If I need a 4-letter species code here. And what if I'm unsure about what the code is for marsh wren, I can always click on this link. I'm going to open it in a new tab and put in marsh wren, and here's the species code for marsh wren. Now I put in the combination of a count and a detection queue. Here are the valid detection queues for this protocol. And let's say I saw one visual, and I heard one was singing. So I go 1S. Now I put in the distance. The distance has to be either a 3-digit code between 0 and 150, or if the observation was over 150, I would say B15. So let's say that this was at 20 meters. And let's assume that I'm done with this point. I only saw that one bird. Well, let's put in another bird. Let's see, it's 6:02. I heard a common yellowthroat, and let's say I heard it calling, and I'm estimating that that was at 100 meters. I'm done with my point. I'm going to save it to the database. It's saying that it's saving my event, and it says, yes, you have successfully saved that. I'm going to close that message, and it takes me back to this page here for reviewing and editing, and it's telling me that my data status is now raw, and when I'm finished and click this button, I will have asserted that the data is good. So it says that I put data in for this one point. I started at 6. The end time was 6:05. I counted a total of 3 birds. The protocol was VCP 150, and here are the details. Count of 1, marsh wren. I visually saw it at 20 meters. I heard a singing marsh wren at 20 meters also, and a minute later I heard a calling common yellowthroat at 100 meters. So if this is all correct, I will click Proofing Complete. And it should show up in this review of previous data. And here it is. Visit number 1 on May 2nd. 3 birds with this protocol, and now the status is clean. The next video tutorial I'll show you is entering data for a point count with time bins. Thank you for your time.